Hey there, horror fans! Ready to dive into the dark and twisted world of hidden gem horror games? Buckle up, because we're about to uncover some spine-chilling treasures that you might have missed. So grab your nightlights, your favorite teddy bear, and maybe a fresh pair of undies because things are about to get spooky. Let's do this thing. First up, we're venturing into the eerie world of Darkwood, a game that will haunt your dreams. This top-down survival horror game is like a bad acid trip in the best way possible, blending surreal visuals with intense gameplay. You wake up in a creepy forest with no memory of how you got there, disoriented and alone. Classic horror movie trope, am I right? But it works so well here, but trust me, it's the atmosphere in this game that really gets under your skin, making you feel constantly on edge. The art style is this gritty, hand-drawn masterpiece that looks like it was ripped straight out of a nightmare, adding to the game's unsettling vibe. And the sound design? Oh boy, the sound design. Every creak, every groan, every rustle in the bushes will have you jumping out of your seat, heart pounding. Daylight in Darkwood offers a brief respite, a chance to scavenge for supplies, fortify your hideout, and try to piece together the mystery of the forest, uncovering its dark secrets. But when night falls, the real terror begins. You're trapped in your hideout, boarded up tight, while unspeakable creatures stalk outside, waiting for any sign of weakness. You can hear them scratching, growling, trying to find a way in. It's intense, it's terrifying, and it will leave you sleeping with the lights on for weeks, if not longer. Next up, we're traveling to 1960s Taiwan during a period of martial law for a history lesson you won't soon forget. Detention is a 2D atmospheric horror game that blends historical realism with supernatural chills. You play as a student trapped in a haunted school, uncovering the school's sinister secrets and the political turmoil that haunts its halls. Detention masterfully blends its supernatural scares with real-world historical context. It tackles themes of political oppression, censorship, and the human cost of authoritarian regimes. The art style in Detention is phenomenal, with its hand-painted visuals inspired by Taiwanese and East Asian mythology. The soundtrack is equally impressive with its haunting melodies and traditional instruments that perfectly capture the game's eerie atmosphere. If you're looking for a horror game that's as thought-provoking as it is terrifying, add Detention to your playlist. Get ready for a wild ride, because The Cat Lady is unlike any horror game you've ever played. This psychological horror adventure game tackles some seriously heavy themes like depression, isolation, and the struggle for redemption. You play as Susan Ashworth, a woman who's at the end of her rope. She's lost everything, she's alone, and she's ready to end it all. But fate, as it often does, has other plans for Susan. She's brought back from the brink of death and given a second chance at life, but it comes with a catch. She has to confront her demons, both literal and figurative. The Cat Lady isn't afraid to shy away from difficult topics. It explores the depths of human despair with brutal honesty, but it also offers a glimmer of hope amidst the darkness. If you're looking for a horror game that's more than just jump scares and cheap thrills, The Cat Lady is a must-play. Don't let the cute art style fool you, Yoari. Night Alone is one terrifying game. This seemingly innocent game hides a dark and chilling experience that will keep you on the edge of your seat. This Japanese horror gem follows the story of a young girl searching for her lost dog and sister in a town overrun by spirits and monsters. The narrative is both heart-wrenching and spine-chilling, drawing you deeper into its eerie world. You play as this adorable little girl armed with nothing but a flashlight and your wits. The simplicity of your tools adds to the tension, making every encounter with the unknown even more frightening. You have to navigate through the dark and dangerous streets, avoiding the terrifying creatures that lurk around every corner. Each step you take is fraught with danger, and the sense of dread is palpable. And trust me, these things are nightmare fuel. The designs of the monsters are grotesque and unsettling, ensuring they stay with you long after you've stopped playing. Yoari Night Alone excels at creating a constant sense of dread and vulnerability. The game's atmosphere is thick with tension, making you feel like danger is always just a heartbeat away. You're small, you're alone, and you are completely outmatched. This feeling of helplessness is what makes the game so compelling and terrifying. The game relies on psychological horror to get under your skin, using sound design and atmosphere to create a truly unsettling experience. Every creak, whisper, and distant footstep adds to the terror. The contrast between the cute art style and the terrifying gameplay is what makes Yoari Night Alone so effective. It's a juxtaposition that keeps you constantly off balance. It's like a children's book from hell, and I mean that in the best way possible. The art style lures you in with its charm, only to shock you with its dark twists. If you're looking for a unique and unforgettable horror experience, Yoari Night Alone is a must-play. Its blend of adorable visuals and terrifying gameplay creates an experience you won't soon forget. Get ready for a blast from the past with Stories Untold, an episodic horror anthology that's a love letter to classic text-based adventures and 80s horror. This game is a masterclass in minimalist storytelling using simple visuals and sound design to create some truly chilling moments. The atmosphere is thick with tension, and every sound and visual cue is meticulously crafted to keep you on edge. Each episode of Stories Untold is a unique experience, ranging from a creepy text-based adventure to a spooky radio drama to a terrifying first-person exploration. What ties them all together is the game's incredible atmosphere and its ability to build tension and suspense with very little. The narrative is gripping, and the pacing is perfect for keeping you hooked. Stories Untold is a slow burn, but trust me, it's worth it. The game slowly draws you in, weaving a web of mystery and intrigue that will keep you guessing until the very end. The storytelling is nuanced, and the plot twists are genuinely surprising. It's a game that rewards patience and attention to detail, and it's all the more effective for it. If you're a fan of classic horror movies and games, or if you're just looking for something different and thought-provoking, Stories Untold is a must-play. The game challenges your perceptions and keeps you engaged with its clever use of horror tropes. Just be prepared to be creeped out by the most mundane things. Everyday objects and settings take on a sinister edge, making you question what you see and hear. So there you have it, folks. 5 hidden gem horror games that are sure to keep you up at night. If you enjoyed this list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more spine-tingling content. And hey, if you've played any of these games or have your own hidden gems to share, let me know in the comments below. I'm always down for a good scare. Until next time, stay spooky.